Hello my love humans, and welcome back to another video here on my channel, where this is the first of 2 TBR videos. We will also have one complete wrap-up video talking about all the books here. Just another me recorded at 2 separate times, as I do have 2 separate sets of books to be talking about with you. The first set of books that we're going to talk about is SMUTIST Bingo, which is hosted by Riley and Lainey. So it's listed by Riley Marie and Ginger Reads Lainey. I'll link down both their channels down below. I love Riley. I don't really watch Lainey. I guess I'll be watching Lainey now. But I'll link both their channels down below in case you do want to check them out. And if you guys had no idea what SMUTIST Bingo is, they have total announcement videos, which I'll of course try to link down below as well. But it's simply where we're going to read some smutty books this month. This takes place through the 3rd on the 9th, which you can tell up here. This is my bingo board. And then I have a second bingo board as I'm cutting out ones. If you're curious to see how I'm playing bingo, then totally check out my vlog, which will be going up in a week from now? Or 2 weeks from now? Or a week ago. It's either Monday or Wednesday. My vlogs are going up at weird times because readathons end on weird times. I think this ends on a Sunday, so it might go up on time. I don't know. I might not be in town to post it up on time. Either way, we have the categories I'll be reading through, which are Forbidden Romance, LGBTQ+, Fake Dating, New to You Offer, Enemies to Lovers, Read a Host Fae Romance, and A Second Chance. So I have 8 books categories here. Now there's other ones you can choose. Obviously we have Author of Color, Out of Your Comfort Zone, Vacation Romance, Different Worlds, Friends to Lover, One Word Title, Finish a Book in One Day, Second Chance, our other one, Takes Place in a Foreign Country, Bad Boy / Bad Girl. I have so many of these categories that can be run for as I am playing an interesting game of bingo. I sadly am going to try to figure out how many different directions I can go with this bingo game, as I have a whole stack of slew of books here that I can read. So let's get started with those. For my LGBTQ+ books, which we're going to be starting with for my categories I'm going to be reading in, I have one book that I'm reading on my Kindle. I also have a more subtle, romance book, since I think SMUTIST is kind of like romance, except they're a little bit more smuttier. So I don't know if I'm going to add it or not. So if I do end up reading it this week, just go ahead and check out my vlog. But we have, hold on, let me focus it on. We have Boys Town Season 2. Oh, okay, hold on, let's make the face up here. There we go. Boys Town Season 2, which is by Jake Bendy. This is the second book in a whole series of soap operas type themed books based in the town of Boys Town, which is practically a town full of gay people, particularly gay male characters. And it's really, really manipulative. It's really disturbing. I will put some trigger warnings in, just out there. There's a lot of rape in it. There's a lot of backstabbing, which I don't really think is a trigger warning at say, but I would say if you read the book, you understand what I mean. I don't know how to describe it though. This book in particular gets really disgusting. I'm like 16% into it, but I've been meaning to finish it for a long time now, and I figure this is the perfect time to finish it, so that's what we're doing. The next book we're going to be talking about, now we're not going in any particular categories. We have 3 books in a series in which I need your guys' help with, so please do help me. So I'm going to read A Beautiful Wedding. This is going to be the first book I pick up tomorrow, or the day you're seeing this, because the readathon's going on, by the way. Today is the start of the readathon, so I figured I'd post my TBR. But in it, that is A Beautiful Wedding by Jamie McGuire. This is the 3rd book in the Beautiful Disaster, Walking Disaster. Then you have A Beautiful Wedding. This is novella that was originally released on the Kindle, that's now released publicly. This has both Abby and Travis's point of view in it. Then the one I need your help with, I want to read Beautiful Funeral, yet I know it takes place like 11 or 12 years after all these books, and so we also have A Beautiful Sacrifice, which is a part of the series, and there's so many other ones. This is book 3 in the Maddox's Brothers series. I've never been super interested in the Maddox Brothers, which is the reason why I didn't really want to pick up all of them, but if you think it is something I should pick up, please let me know in the comments down below, as I'm just kind of curious. I was told to read The Firefighter, so that's the plan. By the way, if anybody's curious what these categories could fall under, I would say Bad Boy or Bad Girl, that's my guess. Also finish a book in one day. I think these are 2 categories that these books can fall under if anybody is really curious about these things, which I'm sure you guys are. So we're going to continue down our list here. So we have a new to me offer, which I think this is what this can count as, and that is Verity by Colleen Hoover. Verity is about a female author who goes and who's not doing super well in her career, and she gets the opportunity to finish a book series by a different author. She's going to pen them, and or she's going to write them for this author, as this author has become sick or something like that. Under those lines, can't write them. She goes and she's looking through the documents, the book, the outlines, different things for these books, and she has several books in this series that's widely popular that she has to write. And she finds her autobiography called Verity. Verity is a disturbing, haunting tale, I've been told, and it's a thriller. I've never read a Colleen Hoover book before. I was told to pick up this particular Colleen Hoover book, and so I've been slowly looking at it for a very long time now, and I want to read it, okay? So I feel like it's going to go A Beautiful Wedding, and then Verity, if it works out in my favor. If it doesn't, that's sad, but it's true. That one, like I said, I think for me, personally, is going to be a new-to-you author, because I don't think any of these also could count for that. I don't think that's a host fave. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. So we have another Jamie McGuire, because Jamie McGuire is my favorite romance novel, smutty, anything writer of all time, and that is All the Little Lights. I read the first 100 pages of this or so. I really liked it. This is a friends to lovers romance about a boy and a girl who are like, it's Romeo and Juliet. It's a forbidden romance, so this could count as several different categories, which is really cool because it's a forbidden romance, I would say. And I think it has to do with a murder or something like that as well. Don't really know much about it, but I'm super duper excited to finish it. It looks super long, guys. I promise you it's not. It's just over 400 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is all the acknowledgements. I just want to let you guys know, that's literally all the acknowledgements, which is just names. It's literally just names for pages. I don't know why. All in all, I think you're my everything, and thanks to MacPack. It's MacPack? I don't know what MacPack is. Maybe she self-published this. It's possible that she might have self-published it. I'm not sure. But either way, we're going to continue on. So, for my second chance, I have 2 books for second chances, or authors that I'm giving a second chance to. And so we'll go over those very quickly. The first one that we're going to be talking about is Grey by E.L. James, which is the male version of 50 Shades of Grey. I love 50 Shades of Grey. It's not like an unknown fact on my channel that I'm a big fan of these series, and I do recommend them to some people if it is something they're looking for. I think it's a very interesting taste, but I think it's a taste that's out there. It's just like, I would say, Beautiful Disaster. You recommend it to people. Beautiful Disaster is one of my favorite books of all time. Everybody, it's a commonly hated book. 50 Shades of Grey, not one of my favorite books of all time, but it's commonly hated. I think E.L. James handles Grey's point of view very well, from what I remember. It's been a very long time. I read it when it first came out back in 2015. I didn't actually end up finishing it, though. That's why it's called my second chance, because I only read like the first 200 or so pages, and then I had to put it down due to it had to go back to the library under extreme, everybody wanted to read it at that time. So that's my second chance. It's one of them. The other one, which is I'm going to be reading as an audiobook, I do have to mention, though, as I've not been telling you what I'm going to be listening to as an audiobook, as I'm not sure what I'm going to be listening to except for this one. And that is The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty, The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty by Anne Rice. This is bad. I hate this book. My mom wants me to read it to figure out if it gets any better. She actually told me she wanted me to read the whole series so she knows if it gets better, and I'm like, I'm only reading book 1 for you. And originally, I think I read the first, 40 pages of this, and I put it down because it was too much for me. There's a lot of torture, there's a lot of rape, there's a lot of badness for Sleeping Beauty. This one, I would have to say, has a lot of trigger warnings. Please look them up if that is something that, triggers you, or anything like that. I think that's very important. And so you don't feel uncomfortable reading a book. I think that's the unnecessary part of life, is to feel uncomfortable. So, and that's this. Personally, I'm not a huge fan, but I'm going to listen to it as an audiobook so I can get through it real fast, so I don't have to pay much attention to it. Probably not something I'm going to go rate high. This is the only book out of this whole entire stack I talked about so far that I personally think is going to be like a 1-star read. So, yay for Jacob. I'm going to continue on to the next one. The next one is Enemies to Lovers, which is in a category, and that is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I did hear that this was really popular when it came out, whenever it did come out. I couldn't tell you when. 2016, so it's quite a few years old, and I did hear that it was very, very popular. I don't really know what it is. I got recommended to it because I liked the movie Set It Up with Zoe Dutch and the guy from Scream Queens. I love that movie. It's very, very good. I highly recommend it. It's a Netflix original. It's a romantic comedy. They put out quite a few of those a year, and that's one of the ones they put out. But either way, I got recommended to it. It's about two people who work in an office. They hate each other. Is this one have to do with publishing? Because honestly, that makes it so much better if it has to do with publishing. Yeah, publishing. See, that makes it so much better. Okay, see, I'm still looking forward to that one. Great, that just got like hired from my list. Let's see here. I also have one other one, which I don't really think is going to count as a smutty book, so I'm not going to add it in here. But I do have one for author of color. As like I said, I'm not pretty sure it's smutty, but it is romance. I don't know. I think you can take this as any way you want to go. And that is Elizabeth Avocito's with the Fire on High. And it's not really a romance. I don't even think this has a romance in it, if I'm not mistaken. It's just about cooking. Maybe the romance is the cooking. I don't know. But either way, the categories I'm going to be mostly focusing on are forbidden romance, LGBTQ+, fake dating, new to you author, enemies to lover, read host fave romance, and second chance. I'm also going to, like I said, look through several of these other categories because I do have, we'll add friends to lover in there and bad boy / bad girl, since I do have several books that do fall under that category. I don't have any vocation. Oh, a one-word title. I do have a one-word title. We have Verity. Okay. Oh, do I have different worlds? I don't have a different worlds, I don't think. Which sucks. Oh, would a historical fiction be a different world? Because I guess we could count A Claiming of Sleeping Beauty, which I was going to put down here as finish a book in one day. So I feel like the only ones I don't have on this list are Different Worlds, Vacation Romance, because I don't like reading those, and Author of Color, or take place in a foreign country, which are all things that I would love to read. I mean, author of color, obviously, I would love to read it more diverse. So if you have a recommended book of an author of color, then please recommend them down below, as I would love the recommendation. I could totally add it to my list of books. I don't plan on reading 16 books in a week, so obviously this is not like a total like hit home run, but we're gonna try to play bingo. Hopefully I win. If not, you'll see me fail. There'll be a vlog. I'm pretty sure it's probably like an hour long or something like that, because it is a readathon. I talk a lot during readathons, so be prepared for that. 24-hour readathon where I read 5 books in one day was like 50 minutes. This is 7 days, so just put that out there. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make a big fat thumbs up. Don't comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another video.